Nigerians living in Ghana finally launched massive protest in Ghana. They said they don't want the Igbo king in Ghana, that he is causing more harm than good to Nigerians in Ghana. And they pledge allegiance to peace, to peaceful living in Ghana, and they do not want anything to happen to all Nigerians living in Ghana. They have finally denounced that they have anything to do with the Igbo king in Ghana. This is a shocking discovery and a shocking news, guys. I'm going to be playing the video for you guys to watch. As you're watching the video, please don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, turn on bell notifications so you can get notified whenever I post content on my channel. Please watch the video from the beginning to the end.
My name is MC Bright. Please, there is a rumor, information going on social media where Ghanaians are angry that we the Igbos have Igbo village or Igbo community where we buy acres of land where Igbo will stay. Please, I'm here to tell you, the Ghanaians, that we the Igbos, we don't have anything called Igbo village in Ghana. We don't have anything called Igbo village in Ghana. And we the Igbos don't have any bad intention coming to Ghana. We the Igbos are not criminal. We the Igbos are not terrorists. We the Igbos are just business-minded people. We come here to do our various business. So anybody telling you on social media that Nigerians have buy 80 acres of land, we don't have anything like that. I'm an Igbo man. I'm staying in Ghana here. We don't have anything like that. We don't have any land belong to Igbos in Ghana. We don't have anything like that. So any news you are seeing on social media that Igbo people have buy 80 acres of land to build a kingdom is lie. We don't have any Igbo community, Igbo village in Ghana. Any Igbo tradition we are practicing in Ghana is our own tradition. Some of you Ghanaians have been watching our movies. You know that Igbo is a people that have culture. We are practicing our own culture in Ghana here. We are not claiming any village. We are not trying to take any Ghana throne. No. Please, my Ghanaian friends, disregard any false information. And anybody that is granting an interview as Igbo representative, as Igbo chief, you should know what you say in social media. Because whatever you say in social media today can put Igbos in trouble tomorrow. So if they intervene you, don't say what we don't have. We don't have Igbo village in Ghana. Every Igbo man is living on his own rented house individually. What brings us together is our young festival, our culture, which we demonstrate our culture, which we show our young ones we born here how we practice our culture. That is all we are doing. Igbo is a business-minded people. We are not terrorists. So some of the Ghanaians that are attacking Igbos are terrorists. Igbos are Boko Haram. They want to bring Boko Haram. Nobody has time for that. Please, we don't have anything called Igbo village in Ghana. Please, that thing is a false information. Thank you.
The Igbo king of Ghana. Let's talk about it. This matter has reached the headquarters, and today we're going to discuss it together. We're going to get to the bottom of this issue. This is a very sensitive matter and a very controversial one. So please have an open mind as you're watching this video, okay? After carefully listening to both the Ghanaians and the Igbos on this issue, I concluded that it is down to lack of exposure, lack of education, and most importantly, arrogancy. This matter is not as deep as the Ghanaian press portrayed it to the Ghanaian citizens. The language they used, the terminologies they use, and most importantly, that stereotypical mindset, the hate from some Ghanaians against Nigeria, contributed massively to this problem. Ghana is a government system that operates under unitary republic system. In 1960, Ghana abolished their monarchical system of governance and their governor-general system of governance. They replaced it with the presidential system that is in place up to today. However, Ghana still practices their royal system tradition massively. We have some self-acclaimed kings and queens all around the world. For example, in the United States, in Canada, and in many more other countries. But it depends on the system of governance of that country. It depends on the culture of that country. It depends on the constitution of that country. It depends if or not there are provision for registered titles in that country or not. Why would one man just get up, go into Ghana, start parading the street of Ghana and label himself the king of Igbo in Ghana? Why? In another man's land. A land that has rules and regulation, a country that has rules and regulation, a country that has constitution. You just pick yourself up, go there, and then decide to install yourself as the king of Igbos in that country. Having said that, don't get me wrong, anybody can call themselves king or queen in their own space and environment, as long as they don't cause any harm to anybody or cause any problem or break the law in the process of doing so. I am an advocate for Pan-Africanism. Those of you that know me, you know me. I want Africa to unite. I want Africa to tolerate each other, to love one another, live side by each other, able to travel between our own countries and be one, speak in one language. But you cannot just go into another man's land, forcefully install yourself as a king or a queen. No way. It won't happen. It doesn't happen. Let me ask you a question. Can a Ghanaian man go to Nigeria and do the same thing Eze Chukwudi just did to install himself as the king of Enugu?
It's in July 2025 by Francis Ogu, UGWU. Ghanaians protest installation of Igbo leader as king in Accra. The installation of a Nigeria traditional leader, Eze Chukwudi Ihenetu, as Eze Ndi Igbo Ghana, king of the Igbo people in Ghana, has triggered widespread protest and public outcry across parts of Ghana. The development, which has drawn criticism from youth groups and cultural advocates, is being opposed by protesters who say the presence of a foreign monarch undermines Ghana's sovereignty and traditional chieftaincy institutions. I continue. Protesters in Accra and parts of the eastern region were seen carrying placards with messages such as "No foreign thrones in Ghana" and "Honor our heritage." Their concerns were amplified after photos of Eze Ihenetu elaborate palace in Accra surfaced online, featuring regal emblems and traditional architecture. Those were the land he was talking about. That board, look at it. In fact, let me be dropping it. Look at it here. I continue. Daily Post reports that the title of Eze Ndi Igbo is commonly used within Igbo communities abroad as a symbolic cultural institution. However, critics in Ghana argue that the creation of such thrones by foreigners could set a precedent for parallel leadership structures within the country. There have also been unconfirmed reports that the Igbo leader is planning to establish a 50-acre Igbo kingdom in Old Ningo, further fueling. This thing is as in which one is unconfirmed again? How? Alleged land acquisition by the Igbo community have added to those concerns, although no official evidence has been provided. What do you people need again? We provide everything, master. Public reaction intensified following the circulation of a video showing Ghanaian broadcaster Captain Smart kneeling before Eze Ihenetu during the public ceremony. Some citizens are calling on the ministry chieftaincy and religious affairs to intervene and clarify whether Ghanaian laws permit foreigners to hold royal titles on Ghanaian soil. In respect to the controversy, Eze Chukwudi Ihenetu has defended his position, stating that the role is ceremonial and meant solely to unify the Igbo community in Ghana. The throne of the diaspora Igbo in Ghana is meant to protect, defend, and protect the Igbo people and Nigeria as a whole. Stop that. Which Nigeria as a whole? Who are you protecting? Can't you hear? It's okay. Let me finish. When I'm finished, I'm coming back. Okay, he continued. We have no political authority or territorial ambitions in Ghana. He also continued. This is a purely cultural, he said in a recent interview. Okay, this is the time for me to also make my comment. This is one of the things that have triggered the emotion of Ghana youth. Look at it. As they write it here, has triggered widespread protests and public outcry across part of Ghana. Okay, I will also emphasize on this other insight. He said, no foreign thrones in Ghana and honor our heritage. That's what the people said. They said, no foreign thrones in Ghana and honor our heritage. If you see, this thing is very simple. It's very, very simple for somebody to understand. But sometimes I wonder how people think. People who own land, they are telling you what they need. You foreigner, you are not indigene. You are not a DJ here. You are the one who is rather telling them what to do. I watched your video the other time. He was threatening Ama GH, Abiyama Ghana, that will sue her and Kofi and the other one. You want to sue Ghanaians in their soil? What type of human beings are these, crap? What type of human being is this? Like seriously? traditional architecture. That will continue. Number 4 part that I also pick in this thing. They read it like this. He said, they have also been unconfirmed. Which one is unconfirmed?
What the Ghanaians want is that they said they do not want any external bodies to come own a palace, a kingdom, a whatever in their country. That they do not want that. So we can grant them their wish. It is their country. There is one thing we should know as foreigners, that we are not Ghanaians. And there is no way we can be Ghanaians. No matter how well we love Ghana, no matter how well we praise Ghana, we can never be Ghanaians. Ghanaians will choose their country over you. Ghanaians will choose their country over your love for them as a foreigner. So when Ghanaians said, we don't want foreigners to own a palace in their country, please, just heed to their warnings, heed to what they said, abide by the rules and regulations of their country, and answer up. We can never love Ghanaians better than Ghanaians. That is just a fact. We, as foreigners, even me that I'm here, I cannot love Ghana better than Ghanaians. If Ghana should spoil today, I may go back to my country. Ghanaians will be the ones to be fixing their country. I wouldn't help them to fix it. And that is the reason why I say no matter what we foreigners do in this country, Ghanaians are not saying it though. If you fuck up, they will call you out. They will clear you up. Because you are not their people. Even their own people, they are calling out their own people. Talk more of you that is a foreigner in their country. Most times I make all those videos about Ghana online. It is because of the love I have for the country. And I cannot love the country more than the Ghanaians. It is because of the good things I've been benefiting from this country. But when they knock the bell and say, bagang, 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 mami ekwa, UJTV, go back to your country, I'll carry my bag and be going back. Nobody can. I will go because it is not my country. I will go back and go and fix my own country and make my country a better place to stay. I will go back. Because as foreigners, we can't come to people's country and decide to, be rubbing shoulders with them. You can't rub shoulders with the people, the indigenes of a particular country. No, of which you are not from that country. Even though you are married to Ghanaian, even though you have your Ghana card or whatever, or you are a citizen of Ghana right now, they can annul your citizenship and send you back home because they don't want anybody to come and cause problems for them in their country. That is one thing we should have at the back of our mind as people, as content creators, as Nigerians living in Ghana. You cannot love Ghana more than the Ghanaians. When it's set, even me that I'm creating content and talking good about Ghana, they will pursue me. They don't care. They don't send you. That is Ghanaians for you. That is their kind of lifestyle. They will choose their country over you. If you like, born for Ghana people, if you like, marry Ghana person, if you like, be in love with a Ghanaian man or a Ghanaian woman, they go throw you comot for their country. That is the reason why I keep saying whenever you go to people's country, be of good behavior. You are not part of those people. You are not even related to them. You are not even closer to them. You don't know what they are going through. You don't know how far they have gone to fix their country. And you that is a foreigner will now come to that country. You want to interrupt the peace in their country. They will not hesitate to throw you out. They will flush you out immediately. And the worst part of this is that they are flushing you out. They are flushing you out with the good ones that are there. They are flushing you out with the good ones that are legitimately working in that country. That is just the problem. A lot of Nigerians right now on TikTok, on Facebook, on Instagram that are talking about this, they are getting threats. One thing about Ghanaians, they are very calm, but don't step on their toes. That is when they will show you the beast in them. That's the reason why Ghanaian people, they like go my own. I don't like problem with them. Because that's when they will show you the beast. Even you without having problem with it, they're already pointing fingers at you. Oh, all these Nigerian people. I was talking to a Ghanaian person some days ago. Any little thing in Nigeria. I was like, are we talking about Nigeria here? Are we talking about... I had to block that person because I don't want any toxicity in my life. I had to block the person. I don't want anything that will interrupt my peace of mind. If people are having issues with Nigerians, deal with those Nigerians. Don't transfer it to other Nigerians. And that's why I keep saying, as Nigerians, if you're in a country committing crime, it does not really affect only you. It affects every other Nigerians that are living in that country. This is my 2 cents to all Nigerians. My special advice to you all: be in a country, stay calm, obey their rules and regulations, avoid problems so you don't put your other Nigerians in problem. Guys, let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Because as a Ghanaian, would you rather love a foreigner than your country? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. As a Ghanaian, would you prefer to support a foreigner than supporting your country? Who would do that? But let me know to know what you think in the comment section. Like this video, share this video, and subscribe to the channel. Or as a content creator, you have your favorites. Would you prefer your favorites than Ghana? This question is a tough one, but just drop your comments in the comment section.